Claude Sonnet 4.5 just came out and it is the best coding model in the world. Today we're going to cover this news and this huge new release. It's insane what's happening with AI in the last couple of days. Everything is covered here on the channel. You really got to take a look at what's happening. It's absolutely insane. So let's get started with Claude Sonnet 4.5. First of all, its price is exactly the same as Claude for Sonnet, and on agentic coding, it's 5% better on the software engineer benchmark verified, and it goes all the way up to 82% with parallel test time compute. So this is a significant jump in performance. It's even better than Claude Opus 4.1. It's better than GPT-5 and of course Gemini 2.5 Pro. On agentic terminal coding, it's also significantly better than the previous Opus 4.1 and Sonnet 4 and of course GPT-5. This is pretty insane. Already it's a state-of-the-art model for coding. Again, for agentic to use, it's beating Opus on 2 of the 3 benchmarks, and it's also beating its previous version, Claude Sonnet 4, on all of the benchmarks by quite a lot, guys. On computer use, it's doing a tremendous job. It's a lot better than the previous 2 models, and it's also very much improved on mathematics, especially with Python. It does 100% and 87% without 2. A significant jump versus their previous models. It still lags a little bit behind GPT-5 and in some cases Gemini 2.5 Pro. Also on graduate level reasoning, it's doing a tremendous job. It's coming close to GPT-5 and Gemini 2.5 Pro. And it's also got good multilingual performance, good visual reasoning performance, and also for financial analysis with the finance agent, it's the best model out there. So this is a significant release. Without increasing the price, they literally have created the best agentic coding model. This is pretty significant. And at the same time, they have done a lot of improvements on Claude Code. They have created a VS Code extension, which finally is so much needed. And guys, this is absolutely insane. Like here we can see a preview of what this model can do, and we can see it integrated inside the Google Documents. What is this? Oh, it's a browser extension. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So Claude is right now integrated inside your browser. This is beautiful to see. This is pretty amazing, and it's through a Chrome extension. So I gotta say, this is a very significant release. On the software engineering benchmark, it beats, guys, GPT-5 Codex, which is literally, in terms of most people, the best model out there right now, beating Opus 4.1, especially on price. And it actually beats every model out there, even Opus, at lower price. And guys, in all reality, I got to tell you guys, I think that coding has been solved. We got 3, maybe 6 more months till all of coding is solved, especially single task that are, 1,000 lines of code. And there is something else that I just seen. They say that Claude Sonnet 4.5 can handle over 30 hours of autonomous coding. This is insane. This is one of the most dramatic things I have ever seen. And what we see from scaling laws is that every 7 months, the task length an AI can finish reliably is doubling. So that's arguably pretty insane. It's a shocking announcement to the industry, even though for a lot of people it feels an incremental improvement. It really is not. It's a significant improvement, and the training of this model seems to have ended near August, maybe July of 2025. So it's a very new and updated model. And what we already see is that more and more models are getting released. And right now you can try it out probably on the Claude website. Of course, by having the new version, you might be quite restricted, but there is also availability on LM Arena. So you can go ahead and start checking it out. You can also check it out in Web Dev Arena. So that's very interesting because hopefully we will be able to use it completely for free. So this is the Web Dev Arena and this is the LM Arena. So by posting queries on this website, you are going to be comparing models between them. By logging in here, you can have your history saved, so that's also good. And this is offered essentially for free to you because you give them data and you benchmark the models and you show when you want one model to work and when you don't want the model to work. So this is very beneficial for the companies. There's also here Claude for Sonnet 4.5. So I'm just going to do some very simple queries. I don't want to create something super insane. I really want you to go and test this out. And of course, as we do this, I want to let you know that if you want to learn more about AI, just go ahead and check my AI course down below in the description. Heavily appreciate it. So I ask it to create a Pokemon Pokédex, and the model seems quite fast. This is nice to see. This is LM Arena. I'm just going to be writing everything here also on Web Dev Arena. So let's see how this model performs. Let's also see if we actually get routed to it on Web Dev Arena. It also will give us a good comparison of how it performs against the other models that are available pretty much anywhere else. So yeah, let's go, let's see. I gotta say that Anthropic has worked a lot on their infrastructure and they have very, very fast usage. Here we can see an error, with a Pokemon. So, okay, that's a little disappointing. Let's open up a new chat and create a full stack application. Okay, so this is the result on Web Dev Arena from one of the models. It gave us already the Pokemon Pokédex successfully, which Sonnet couldn't do, but it's fine. I guess it's an API error mostly. I'm not here to criticize it. I completely understand that most people absolutely love Claude for coding. And of course, we're just checking the free version. I don't expect it to work perfectly. I don't expect it to be great because, as I've told you, it's the free version. They will probably have quantized heavily on their chat interface to save funds. And here we can see the responses for the previous query. And okay, obviously the right one is the best option here. And this is Quen 3 Coder Plus, and this is Grok Code Fast. Okay, so these models were actually able to solve the task. So let's go over to a new round and let's also create this web stack application. So we will be able to compare with what Anthropic has created. Okay, so this is a very nice looking website. I really also like this animation. Here we can see the visualization of attention potentially doesn't really work. We see here some mathematics, some features here. The website doesn't look back, but it looks very nice. I really also like this evolution chart. And I gotta say, it's a good website. It's not the best website I have ever seen from a coding model, but I gotta say, it's not bad at all. So I'm just going to continue by doing just one more thing, which is creating a Flappy Bird game. Let's see what it can do. I really don't know if we can use extended thinking. We actually can, so I'm just going to, tell it to create a Flappy Bird game for me with extended thinking. Let's see if this works better. But already in the previous videos with AI, I've shown you this kind of tools and different models. And I gotta say that Claude 4.5 Sonnet for zero shot, it's doing a very good job. Not perfect, but again, the power of Claude is on its agentic use, which is not currently available, obviously, on the chat interface. You want to use it with Claude Code, you want to use it with its extension. Really, the chat interface of Claude.ai is the worst thing ever. They don't support it, they don't care about it. So let's check the game. Okay, so this game is again, per usual, one of the hardest games you're going to find ever. I really like the menus and I really like the graphics. This is the first time that I have seen from a model create such a nice game. But as always, the difficulty is always super hard. Make the game super easy. Let's see if finally an AI model can actually simplify the difficulty of the game. Let's see if it can actually edit its code and make it simpler, because 99%, literally, I have never seen a model being able to make the game easier. So let's see. Okay, it was able to do a little bit of a good job, but still the game is too hard. The game is too hard. I fall too fast. Okay, let's see. And here we can see the response on the web dev arena. You can see, for example, here a different kind of website. It's not huge, it's not the most insane thing, but the attention visualization actually works. This is a very, very nice result. And you can see here that it's better than Claude 4.5 Sonnet. Maybe on the UI design, it's not the most perfect thing, but it still looks very, very good. It works nearly perfectly. This is arguably, I don't know, it's maybe Qwen 3 Max, maybe it's also, I don't know, maybe GPT-5, I don't know, but this looks so good. Okay, so let's see if it can actually make this game simpler. Let's see the world knowledge of the Anthropic's game. Okay. Still doesn't work well. Make the game 10x more easy. And sadly, I'm out of my limits for my Claude Code free, uses, sadly, but it is what it is. Let's see here a comparison. Okay, I'm just going to skip this chat because it's not bringing up the response. I don't know what model is running there, but let's see on Web Dev Arena what other models can do for this Flappy Bird game. Let's see if they can do a better job than Claude 4.5 Sonnet. Again, I don't say that Claude 4.5 Sonnet is bad. I know that the chat interface never gives you the actual performance of the Claude model. This is something that I have told you in the past 1 year, 6 months. I would love for Anthropic to make a good chat interface, but they don't seem to care because all of their usage is arguably happening through the API. So I'm totally fine with it. I'm not stressing about it. It is what it is. Let's see a comparative view of what other models can create. But I gotta say that Claude 4.5 Sonnet already seems, even on the chat interface, without agentic tasks and uses, to be a lot better than Claude 4 Sonnet. If you see the video for Claude 4 Sonnet, it was so bad on the chat interface. It was literally the worst thing ever. Okay, so let's see the game here. Oh, and this game actually is simple enough. It's not hard. It gives you 37 points. The UI looks nice. And oh my god, it's the first time I have seen a model actually create a simple game. This is pretty incredible. And again, one of the models here is generating code for like an eternity. Let's see the response. But you can already see, like, without agentic tasks, without anything insane, there are models out there, even with a simple third-party chat interface, that they can actually create nice looking working games. Really, I don't know, maybe I'm the worst person ever. Maybe I'm the noobest AI user ever, even though I have studied AI, I know how it works. I really don't know. I try to give simple prompts to the models just for the sake of comparison and seeing how these models will think on their own. But literally every time I try to work with Claude 4 in the chat interface, it's very bad. I don't know why. If anybody of you knows, just let me know. But the model indeed on benchmarks seems like a significant jump. Also, people that have used Sonnet say it's an insane model, an amazing model, and I gotta believe them. Even though I don't use it a lot, I firmly expect that with plugins and Claude Code, it actually might be as good as they say. So let's see the second response here on this website. Oh my god, this looks a little bit bad. But again, the game here is simple enough. It's not perfect. This could potentially be Claude. So I'm just going to say right is better. And the winner is GPT-5. And this is Claude Sonnet 4.5. Okay, so Claude 4.5 is actually able to create this simple game. Okay, that's very interesting. But again, I think that GPT-5 did a better job overall. Even though the design was worse, it had a better sprite for, the bird. So okay, this is the very short review. If you have tested out Claude 4.5, let me know down below in the comments.